Hello guys, welcome back to another gaming session with me, #C. Today we are trying out Thing-a-ma-jigs. It's a hidden object game and it's supposed to have a story-driven narrative to it. And without further ado, let's just straight on get on with it. A shout out, a really quick shout out to the game devs of this game, Tea Imp Games. They are the one who actually reached out to me and asked me to try it out. So let's see, each one has a story about someone. Sorry, that was so quick, I missed out the whole thing. Click to read story. Jenny's first day wasn't off to a great start. Tripping over the plant pot has been less than ideal and now she's lost her ticket. Oh no. Scroll to zoom, find a missing ticket. I think that's it. But hold on, let me try to zoom. And I could use this to move. Right, so we could interact with everything. Because I see it in one of their videos, like behind the scene videos, where they actually have to do the sound effects for every single item that you could see. Oh, there's a little mole here. Oh god, hello there. So, I think this is the object. Oh my god, that is so far away. I didn't want to do that. That's the object that we need to find that's hidden. I mean, obviously we could see it's the easy game, but I just want to, you know, interact with the stuff. Oh, there's a little snail here. There we go. So I really like that. You touch on stuff, everything has a different sound effect to it. There we go. Yay. So yeah, let's see, I found it. What happens to kids who miss their first day? Are they expelled? Will I be sent to prison? What will mum say? Now it's time to return it. Oh, wait, I drag it to her. Give it back to Jenny to complete her story. Oh, thank goodness. Jenny's worries vanished as quickly as they had come. Mostly, I'm not sure I'll do well in prison. What? Click here. These are odd jobs. They're little side quests, I was going to say. All cats clean up the streets. All in here. Remove this gum, for example. I have to put... Okay. Wow. And a boss is here. So this is something that's very different than the hidden object games that I've tried before. Because usually you just have to look for the items and you don't really do much like anything else within the map. Help as many people as you can. Yeah, so that's the thing. Do I go back? Oh my god, I love it. I could just zoom in and out between each scene and interact with different people. Oh my god. That's incredible actually. Do I clean up the street? How do I do this? Oh no. Clean up this. Is it not here? Like, am I done with this map? Not too sure. But yeah. Let's see. We're off to a new city. Oh, there's a park here. I want to appreciate the art for a bit because they all look like hand-drawn. Oh, I know something about this dog as well. It's actually one of the game devs' dog. Like they actually own it, and then they just put it in because, you know, it's a little fun fact in there. See a gum here. So I need to remove gums and I need to pat all the cats if I ever see some. Right. Do you know what? Let me search for the gums first before I look for these items here. I'm not even sure if all the gums would be in this map. But yeah. Cats! Oi! Hold on guys, I'm getting super excited. I'm excited for a bit. This game. Oh, a little Joker reference here. Can I click on him? What is that? Little cabbage. I have more. Oh my god, I have more. Does that mean I have 3 cabbages to look for? Probably. But yeah. Okay. Well. So I was just saying, the difference between this game, I think, it's just... like, compared to the other, like, hidden object games, you just need to look for the stuff, and basically that's it. But I feel like... what is that? Something stuck there. But I feel like this game, you can interact with so many things. You got op jobs, side jobs on the side. And you can actually interact with people with the objects that you've found. So you're helping people to solve their issues. Another cabbage over there. Hold on, I'll solve all of this later on. I need to look for more gums. Is there more? Cats as well. Gums here. Do you guys love hidden object games as well? Because it got quite popular these days, I think. Like multiple hidden object games, just everything just came out at once. And they're quite, I think they're quite similar to each other. Like you just go into the game and you try to, you know, find the objects. Which is cool, like different games have different graphics. I suppose, and it all depends on which one you prefer. Let's see. Can't seem to find the gums anymore, but no worries, because it might be in the other map as well. I like when I zoom in and out, and there's someone's doing something to it. Right. Let's focus on finding stuff right now. Right, so these are, I believe, these are the things that I need to interact with. Send it back to the owners. Let's see. With his plans ruined, Derek sulked at missing prime people watching time at a market across the road. The market across the road. Okay, it has to be this person, isn't it? I'm letting them people watch. At last reunited, Derek could hardly contain his joys as he settled in for what was sure to be a good show. There was a cat on the... oh my god, so many things. I'm not sure if I support this. It gets a little bit creepy, not gonna lie. I'm not even looking down here actually. I'm looking at things that stood out because, like, for example, like this guitar, it seems like it doesn't belong here, so I just click on it and then somehow it got discovered. So I guess it is kind of beginner friendly as well, so you don't have to worry about the game being too hard or anything, at least at this stage. I don't know for sure for the next one, but yeah, there's so many hidden little, like, rats, dogs, puppies, rabbit, and I'm not too sure. Yeah, like that. Example. Somebody's in there. A raccoon's in there. Hey, you, get out. So yeah, you can interact with little stuff like this. Why is she crying? And you can enjoy the sound effects as well. That's pretty nice, I guess. Oh my god, you can open it. Close it. Yeah, just touch on everything. If you can't, I think if you really can't figure out what these are, then I think this is the drone. It's stuck in a tree. Do I shake it? Oh my god! Yeah, this is way better than I expected. Wow. Okay. Hello there. I don't know what's it saying. What, do I just release it? Where is boy? Where is boy? What do you mean where is boy? Right, we'll figure it out later on. But let's see. The keys. Impossible. She had calculated for every eventuality. The florist must have allies. Squawk. They are talking weird. Holy's day was really turning around. She finally found the keys and now her favourite little magpie was tweeting at her. And I just uncovered a new map. There we go. So some of the cats and probably Gum are in different maps as well. So we just need to find all of them. Do I have another cat here? Because I'm missing only one. And I don't see any Gum here either. I'm trying to click on many things as I can. So, you know, just in case they start and interact with me. You never know what we're missing out. And you can drag the trees as well. I love that. What even this tree? Oh, that's nice. Right. What are you oiling at? Stop doing that. Who am I giving this to? The AC busted. She felt like a melting ice lolly herself. Sadly, a quick taste test confirmed otherwise. Jill couldn't take the heat anymore, so she prayed to the giant ice lolly to come save her. Someone who's melting then. The kid? Let's try. It's not her. The mom? Not her. Him? This poor girl? No. This guy? No. This girl looks chill. Oh wait! Drone. Do I give it to this guy? Yes. Oh, it could be this girl. She's sighing all the time. Because the AC is broken. I see. My hero is shrieked Jill as she pressed a cool little saviour onto her forehead. Strawberry. It's close to summer soon in the UK here, so guys. This clicks as well. Take care of yourself. Drink plenty of water, please. Right. Children are so funny. For Iris's mom as she tried yet again to explain that Mr. Clark didn't mean to steal their kite. Iris was unconvinced this was absolutely the most worst thing that had ever happened to anybody ever. There you go. I believe that's yours. Look, mummy, my kite. Chuckle Iris gleefully. I do love flying my kite. Yes, darling, lovely. Smile Iris's mom. This I believe is a purse. I think I've seen it somewhere. And this lady might be crying because of the purse. So look guys, it's quite easy to assume what's going on in this game, I believe. Wait, purse. Sir, you just... How did I end up at your place? Right. Some days you just sit there waiting for the boss and pondering life mysteries. No. This is someone at the bus station. So you need to read to understand what's going on. Today it was aliens. Were they out there watching, helping us? Nah. That's just silly. She giggled, pulling out her purse. What? Why do we keep mentioning of aliens in this game? Ukulele. Being a bard was tough in today's economy, especially if you lose your loot during your coffee break. Hark, what cruelty for a maestro to be muted by such twisted fate, lamented Galadrim, best of his name, to the park at large. This guy? No? Yeah, even if you can't figure it out, just keep dragging it to people. You found it yet, Gary? Asked Pete. Yeah, all sorted now, replied Gary, adjusting his tights. I wonder if the characters know like who's helping them with all of this hit and disappeared objects. Face to face with her beloved Quackers and completely crumpless. She could see the disappointment in their beady little eyes. Quack, said Waddles. Us Fidget, confirmed Fig. All agree that bread is awesome. That's so cute. And it unlocked another room, another place. Oh, and this is all related to dogs. That's cute. Right, but it's fine. Let's come back here. Let's focus back here. I still have stuff that I need to do. Everyone knows Lord Wobbleguff was a bit of an eccentric, but the books never mentioned strange headgear. After last week's incident, Bert was careful to place his hazard cones perfectly well, at least until one of them was stolen. It has to be this construction guy then. Nobody's getting through all that. Happy with his airtight defences, but retired for a good job. I'm glad you get to unwind for a bit. And who's... Wish was growing worried. His cabbage angry regulars would soon be by for their leafy delights. You? No? Oh, you. There we go. Wish yelled in surprise. The cabbage king of the market street is back in business. Nice. I feel like I like how everything is in one page and you just keep hopping in and out to, you know, to choose a chapter to play with rather than just like clicking chapter 1, 2, left, right, all that kind of stuff. And but I think you sort of need a progress bar somewhere like in the game to tell us if this map is completed or not. You know, you don't have to tell me what I'm missing, but for example, if there's a gum that I'm missing here, you could still put in a progress bar and be like, oh, let's say 11 out of 12 item was found. So essentially I still know like there's something from this map that I have yet discovered. I'll go back to it, and whether or not I'll try to find it, that's on me. Do you know what I mean? So if I focus on this map, yeah, there's no additional thing, so I already know, like, okay, there's only everything here. There's 4 items here out of all the 4 maps that I have currently that I need to find. Open the door. I seriously love how I could just interact with everything like this. And the sound effects on everything is different. I love it. There we go. I found this item here. And I don't feel stressed that I know, like, I could always click back to it and look for it and read it anytime I want to. Like, I don't necessarily have to read it straight away to understand the story. And I can just go back anytime I want, really. Just missing something here then. So many flower pots. Not flower pots, sorry, watering can. What? Oh. Okay. That's a little odd ones as well. Like, so you need to click on stuff to interact with them, really. To figure out what you need. It's very nice. It keeps your brain working all the time, like trying to guess what is that person looking for, what do they need. To become the world's first snail gardener, she couldn't quite master the art of picking stuff up. It was a miracle. Armed with her newfound powers of flight, Sylvie could finally start tending to her poor little saplings. Right. Could it be back here? Not the snails, right, but the watering can with a snail on it. Let's see, in here... Maybe we can unlock more maps once we're done with things here. Hello there. Oh, there's a gum here. There we go. A little froggy ribbit. Wait. Let's go back here. Could it be back here? Imagine, like, you could... Like, the items in here would actually help with the next map that you already unlocked. That's crazy. That's like crossing multiple dimensions. Trying to interact with everything. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do next. A little bit stuck. It's alright. I can open and close. A little gum. There we go! And I completed that. And I need one cat left for that odd job. Something in the water. No. Am I missing something? Oh, I could just drag it like this. Okay. Let's see. Because this is the biggest map, that's why I keep coming back to check if I'm missing anything. Here. Can I open the window? That's another cat. There you go. Can't pull him down. I wanted to pull him down the stairs. Open the windows. No. Shake the trees, maybe? No. Like how you can just shake the trees like that. Nope. Huh. Oh, pull it out somewhere. Hold on, let me read it again. Turn into poor little saplings. Where's for snail gardener? Is it you? 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 I don't know, just pulling it to everybody right now. Gardener. Is anybody here wants to be a gardener? You? No, you're just reading a book. You don't care. Right. There's no one here. What about you? Huh. For those who might have already figured out what I just missed on, might be screaming from the computer right now, or screaming from the screen. It's like, she's so dumb, she's missed it. It's right there. Oh, I'm blind to see any of that. What am I doing here? Oh my god. So bad. Ding. Huh. Not sure what I'm supposed to do right now. Because these 4 items only came out when those 2 new maps, the pond and the gardener, only came up after these maps came. So it must have been in there. Because why not? Where would you be? I'm not missing anything, am I? I've already passed everything to you lot. So yeah. What's this? No, water the snail. Come in, snail, come in. Come into the watering bucket. Oh, when I click on them, I could see it. Like the stories on Holy's keen florist senses were tingling. A date is in trouble. Now she just needed the love buds for the perfect bouquet. That is the flowers. And I need one more. And I honestly don't know where it is. It's this thing, I think. And what's this? Wonderful, lied Joe regarding his latest offering. He was thankful, but oh, what he wouldn't do for a hot dog right about now. Hot dog. Flippers took his role as first mate very seriously, so much so that he was prepared to steal treasure from a band of adventurers. Yeah, I thought the last flower would be in here, but I don't see it. Unless it's hidden somewhere. Stretchy. No. And there's no hint in this game. I wish there is one, but then no. Shake this tree, maybe? I'm shaking all the tree. Whatever tree there is, I'm shaking all of it. A hot dog as well. It says a hot dog. Where would it be? That's the bun. If I combine. Hot dog. There's one on the floor. Hot dog. It's not in your lunch pack, is it? What was that? It's all glitchy. I went back to the menu to just see if there's a key button in my keyboard, possibly. Or maybe I could trigger to see if anything works, but nope. This does not make sense. I think I'm stuck in this game, guys. I think I want to announce that I'm officially stuck in this game. Oh no. What do I do? And I just said like, oh, it's easy, you're gonna figure it out. Oh, here I am. I'm so sorry, guys. It is quite easy until you're stuck. Help me! Raccoon, why are you hiding in there? Come on out, look for a hot dog for me. Is there another map that I should unlock? But I did not. Should I get on the bus and leave together? Like, let me get in. Let me get in. I got the ticket.
One eternity later.
Hey guys, welcome back. So I went to do some research and try to figure out where are the rest of the items that are hidden, and I found some hints, some very useful hints. So let me tell you what we're missing. Right, so I'll let you know. We managed to find only 4 flowers and we're missing 1. That's going to form a bouquet in the end. But in order to do that, we need to complete the rest of the puzzle first, and then something will happen. Like eventually it will pop out, I guess. So to do that, we need to figure the rest out, right? So this, the flower pot, the watering can. I keep calling it a flower pot. So the watering can, the reason why it has got so many of them is because we need to use them somewhere, but I don't really know how to, so I'm gonna figure this out together with you guys. And this, we know it's a hot dog, and let me just show you exactly where it is. This raccoon little fella, when we tap on it, it shows up. There we go. So the first time when we found him, we did not have this unlocked, so we couldn't get it from him, right? And about this, a roll tape. It's here, guys. Remember this box that we opened previously as well? It's in here, but because I've searched it before and did not find anything, because this wasn't unlocked, so I did not get it, and I did not come back to look for it. I should have. And if you also notice that I've completed all the cats, this is also something that I found out after I've done recording for the first time, and I actually went behind the scene to figure it out. So it is actually this cat over here. But the first time I tried clicking on it, nothing happened. So I thought that's it. It's not this cat then. It's somewhere else. But actually, you could open the window, and I pet on him and I got it. I was just like dragging things. I was like trying to open door, trying to interact with things, and then I figured, oh my god, and there you go, there he is. That's the one I'm missing. So right now I need to pass this hot dog, corn dog, whatever, to this guy. Such bold flavors and what a texture. This was the worst hot dog Joel had ever eaten, but right now he was in Flavor Town. I'm so sorry, Joel. You do not want to know where that come from. Right, and this roll of a tape as well. Where does it go? Flippers took his role as first mate very seriously, so much so that he was prepared to steal treasure for a band of adventures. Flippers? With the right tools, Flippers could finally get to work fixing the ship. The captain was sure to be overjoyed. A ship? Well, is it you? No way. Oh my god. With the last crack sealed, Flippers felt the inexplicable can't pronounce inexplicable call to adventure forth. The scurvy lemon was sealed once more. Oh, look at him! What is this? He's hugging all the dogs, or what's going on? Geese, whatever. So, what's left is this. We need to figure out how to use this. So, I'm guessing it's the nails. No, I'm not watering the nails, alright. Let me try to water some plants. Oh my lord. What did I do? I was dropping them on a vase, but something else happened. I think it's this plant, this pot over here. Do you see that? Let's try that. Yes. So we need to grow things out from those plants. There we go. So that is... I think that was the one that people would get stuck on the most. There we go. Really satisfied with a job well done, Sylvie retired to her favourite dining spot for a celebratory feast. And there we go. That's how we find the 5th one. The perfect holiday felt giddy just being in the presence of the bouquet's mighty romantic potential. So, said Priya, fidgeting nervously with a jumper. Replied Shed, desperately trying to hide his sweaty palms. Right, so it's 2%. Is it the one here? Let me guess. No? Okay, we need to figure out who this belongs to. Is it not you, is it? You're acting weird, like talking over to that. I think I found them. Are those love buds? It was at that moment that Priya and Shed learned of their shared love of botany. Love of clear. Sorry, I can't speak right now. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Finally, I've solved it. I could not sleep in peace when I know like I'm stuck in this game. So thanks for playing. We hope you had fun. Please consider wishlisting this game. I already did, guys. So please do it too. And I could resume so I could still like wander around, tapping things and interact with things. I still love how you can just drag the tree and like bounce, play with it. So yeah, that's the end of the game. That's the end of the demo, actually. Not the game, but the demo. And let me know what you guys think, because I personally think that it's such a successful demo already. Like a vibrant color, a really good drawing, the sound design is what I personally find the most attractive to, because every surface that you touched on, they just pronounce like a different noise, a different sound. And it's specifically designed for that. I think this is a really good game that you could try out with your friends. You could share it with the kids as well if you have one. And it's so easy to play. It's interactive, apart from the last bit that I got stuck to, obviously. But you know, you could always come back to my video and refer it to figure out how to get unstuck. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this game. Is there anything that they could improve? I believe this game comes out in the end of 2026 to the early of 2027, so which is still, they've got some time to do yet, because the game is still currently, if not under development, then they are in the funding and the marketing stage. So do you know what you have to do? Hit the like button, share it with everybody, so it would help them immensely. Like they are just 2-person indie game dev and they need all the support that they can. And obviously I create content like this, so if you like it, you know, subscribe and turn the notification on so you won't miss the next one that's going to come out soon. And that's it for today. Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Peace out.